You know, guys, before the pandemic, I did a pretty fair and decent amount of DIY touring around the United States. If you don't know this, I am an acoustic musician practicing within the folk punk tradition. I play acoustic guitar and I sing, and when I record, I like to put in hip hop beats and things like shakers and synths and additional pop punk styled harmonies and kind of gang vocals and things of that nature. It's a lot of fun. It's something that I've been doing for many years now, and I love it a lot. If you want to hear the music, you know where to find it. But on one of the last tours I went on before all of this big crazy shit happened and kind of shut down the music scene, I went out alone for the first time. Every tour I had done prior was with a bandmate or a friend or someone close to me. But on this particular occasion, I decided to do, I think it was about 3 weeks, and the route went from Massachusetts down to Knoxville, then to Nashville, and then out to Fayetteville, Arkansas, and then all the way up to Kansas City, Missouri, and then all the way to Chicago, and then to New York, and so on and so forth. But after Chicago, there's a lot of stories associated with each one of those locations. But the most devastating experience, and I mean devastating, was in Chicago. I was driving a Chrysler Sebring, I think it was a 2005 Chrysler Sebring. I don't have it anymore, but I left Chicago and I was heading south down toward Indianapolis, because I was actually going to Dayton, Ohio, I think, to see some friends in a suburb of that city out there to play in a bar and grill, I believe. Very great people. Shout out to all the folks in Ohio that I've met. Sadly, I actually did not make it to Ohio, and I had to cancel that date entirely because in between Chicago and Indianapolis, in the motherfucking cornfields, nowhere land. And I'm not a rural guy. I have lived outside of the city of Boston my entire life. I'm not associated with farms or horses or anything like that. But I broke down motherfucking farm horse ass land. I was on the side of the road. Long story short, my alternator completely fucked itself. So I was on the side of the highway with a dead battery and a dead alternator. Couldn't turn my car on. Couldn't turn the AC on. It was over 100 degrees out. And I was just sitting there shirtless in the fucking beating sun. No shade to be found. Just being cooked like an egg on the side of the road. Yeah, I felt like shit. I wanted to literally like cry. Luckily I have AAA, so I was able to get a tow. Waited about an hour. Tow truck shows up and the guy says, "My friend has an auto shop a few towns over. I can bring your car there, but the problem is I'm not going to be there for over 2 hours." So I said, fuck, I guess that's what I have to do. Next thing I know, a state police officer pulls over and says, "Hey man, you're probably going to get hit by a car, so you can't really hang out on the side of this fucking freeway. How about I drive you a few exits up and you can hang out at the truck stop there in the meantime." Call the tow truck driver and he says, "Yeah man, I'm still not going to be there, but you can just leave the car there. I'll come get it. I'll bring it to the auto shop and you can wait down by, I'll give you his number and you can wait down by the truck stop." So I put my fucking life in these people's hands. I get in the back of a state police cruiser and he drives me down to a restaurant. It was a Flying J's in a town called I think it was called Dinwiddie, Indiana, right outside of a town called Lowell, Indiana. So I get dropped off at this place, Flying J's or Pilot J's or whatever the fuck that gas station chain is called. My car finally ends up at this auto shop. I get a hold of the mechanic and he tells me I can't fix this shit for like a day or two at least. So I basically cry on the phone with this man and I say, "Dude, I'm from Massachusetts. I have nowhere to go. I don't have money for a hotel. I don't have any friends out here. Please fix my fucking car. I beg of you. I have cash. Like, just please. I will give you all of my money. I will give you everything. I will give you everything. I will cut off my left fucking finger and give it to you if you fix my car. Please, sir." And he said, "I'll see what I can do." And so I said, "Thank you. I appreciate that." Like 12 or 16 hours passed by and I'm still at this motherfucking place. Luckily, there was a Denny's there and I was able to touch base with the people working over there. And I said, "Hello, my name is Brian and I am stranded at this gas station / Denny's / truck stop. Please don't kick me out or call the police." And they said, "Okay, good luck, sir." And so I decided, since I can't sleep like just on the fucking sidewalk at this place or out in public, I'll have to just stay up all night and push it and just keep slamming coffees so I don't fall asleep, and hopefully by 9 or 10 in the morning I'll get my car back. But that didn't happen, man. 3 or 4 in the morning came around and I was just sitting on a bench outside, like on the verge of tears. I had a vape because I was addicted to nicotine at the time. I was hitting that, so that was keeping me going. That was pretty helpful. Eventually I started falling asleep on this bench outside, and I figured if I fall asleep in public, these people are going to call the police on me, and then I'm going to get kicked out, and then I'm going to be in a real pickle because I don't have my car. So I decided to walk across the lot to an Arby's and I found a this kind of hidden area between some bushes and behind a dumpster, and I slept there in the grass for a few hours. Woke up to the sunshine and the loud sound of the freeway next to me. I was like soaked in morning dew. I didn't have a blanket, so I was using my backpack as a pillow and just fucking laying there in a t-shirt. I woke up starving and so deeply upset. Then I sat down on that same bench from the night before in the beating sun. It was just as hot as the day before. And then this fucking like water treatment truck showed up and started like draining like a septic tank like right next to where I was, and I could just like smell the like flowing shit from this truck just filling the air, and I like was just getting sunburnt, no food, barely any sleep, wet from the night moisture, and smelling this putrid trucker shit smell. And I thought I would just end it all there, man. I was calling that auto shop all day, and they were kept telling me, oh no man, we haven't looked at it yet, we haven't done it yet. And I kept my hopes up for a while, man. Until about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I went back to the Denny's and I got food again, and I just sat in the booth and just fucking cried. I was like, what am I doing, man? I want to be a musician, I want to be a songwriter, I want to do all of the shit, but here I am wasting my fucking time, stranded at a truck stop. My car's fucked. I'm about to lose all the little money I made on this tour from this fucking random mechanic. And I was just like, what am I doing? I don't have any friends here. I don't like, and luckily I was able to, I did a signal boost on Facebook, and some people sent me their support and love. But I was just like, man, my Spotify has like 100 monthly listeners. I get no money from this. Maybe I'm not even that good at it. Maybe nobody even likes me. And here I am delusionally booking this long ass tour out into the fucking countryside, into middle America, getting fucking stranded in between Chicago and Illinois. And I was just like, why did I do this? Should I be at home? Should I have a job? Should I be out earning? Should I be with my family? Am I fucking stupid? What have I done? And then around 4 or 5 o'clock, I finally got a call from the auto shop, and they said, we have your fucking car, you piece of shit. We fixed the alternator. Hopefully the battery doesn't die on your way home. Good luck. They dropped the car off. I was very grateful. Yeah, man, by the time I got back into that thing, turned the air conditioner on, felt that cold air on my skin, hear the low hum of the engine. I felt like I was Icarus with new wax wings. Like I was like new. I was brand new. I had just been given back my chariot, an angel, wings sliced off, restored, able to fly once more. This is so fucking stupid. So stupid. But they gave me my car back, and that was nice. I think I must have paid them $400 or $500. Pretty standard, I guess, for an alternator replacement. And off I went, man. Every single show on that last leg of the tour was canceled, and I just had to drive home from Indiana to Massachusetts with no tour donations, no merch sales, and that was that. I got home. I showed back up at my studio. My friend was there. We played some chess, and we talked about life, and I felt so fucking dumb, man. Because in my mind, I wanted to re-arrive after this tour, this DIY tour, this great, amazing novel adventure I had been on. And I wanted everybody to high-five me and congratulate me and ask me all kinds of questions. Where have you been? Like I'm Frodo returning to the Shire. But life was just still happening, and I was just some idiot that disappeared for 3 weeks. And that was that. It was fun, and it was a beautiful experience. That was just one tiny little piece of that entire thing, but it was probably the hardest part. That shit builds character, and trust me, I am no traveler. I am no traveler kid. I'm just some idiot that likes to dip and dabble into that part of life. These real motherfuckers out there on the trains and their cars and their bikes with their thumbs out. Not me. I love that shit. I respect it, but I cannot claim to carry that vibe. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was just a little story I thought I'd share. Maybe you got something out of it. Maybe you just think I'm some dumbass and that I should have just gotten a job instead of trying to drive around playing a jaunty tune, singing for my supper. Anyway, guys, that's all. Fuck it. That's a good story, right? I don't know. Whatever, dog.